Well, welcome tonight to the playoffs. AHS Esports Overwatch varsity team is taking on Ben Davis. And this is Coach Z sitting here with Dire Raven
Hello.
as we are getting ready to bring you another exciting Overwatch match.
I'm excited. You're the one person I've actually wanted to commentate with.
There you go. All right. Well, hey, I'm excited to be here with you, Dire Raven. So, what do you think, man? You've watched these guys all year. What do you think?
Um, I think they're a good team. I think they have some problems sometimes with communicating and giving comms and actually being able to, you know, take a pick when they need to. But when they play well, they play really well. I think these guys can have a lot of chemistry. They just need to get better at calling shots.
Gotcha. Now, what do we know about this Ben Davis team?
They're a pretty good team. They've wiped the floor with us before.
Well, all right. So it's gonna be a fun little match today. Looks like we're starting. Um, well, Sean, how do you pronounce that name anyway?
Esjigamo.
S. Giagama. Boy, I could have definitely gone with S. Giacomo, but I get what you're saying. So, uh,
Please don't do this today.
what do you?
Please,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
beg you guys.
What?
I don't mean to do kind of thing. Do you know how to actually say it?
Yeah.
Actually, jokes aside, do you know how to say it? Just how do you
Uh,
say? Just say it one small
okay.
thing.
They're ready.
S. Gigamo. Not right.
SJ Gama.
S. J. Gamo.
He's gonna fight someone.
Okay. Apparently, my pronunciation has been corrected.
Nonsense. You've been pronouncing it right.
Pronouncing it correctly the entire time. S. Giacomo.
Or maybe you're the only person pronouncing it right and everybody else is pronouncing
Yeah,
it wrong.
that's kind of what I think, Darren. I think maybe I've got it.
I think you're right.
Well, all kidding aside, looks like we're playing on Lake Chong Tower, and
Everybody's favorite map.
yeah, and I have a feeling that this is one that we usually do like to play. What do we usually like to do here? Are we like a dive on this, or do we like to run a rush or something?
I think we're more rush on here. Die's not our best.
Yeah. Okay. So you think you're gonna come out with like, I mean, Reinhardt's not really meta right now. Do you think they go Ryan anyway?
Ryan's not. Ryan's not meta, no, but he's better than he was last season. That's for sure.
Okay. What about
Make this harder than it needs to
well, what
be.
other rush heroes do we have? Maybe like a jungle.
Queen, Ramatra,
Another day, another
Okay.
mission.
maybe no. I wouldn't say Mecca. Probably Rhine, Queen, Ramatra. Those three. I was gonna say something like Malgar or Sigma, but those are both I'd say more poke heroes than rush.
Well, looks like you were right. As here comes Younger Blade, and we've got Lucio speaking
Hail
as
me.
the
Queen, Sombra, Tracer, Lucio, Kiri. Yep. We're full. We're full rush. Ooh. Eschigamo's. He's been loving the Queen so far. Already got 2 picks so far. But I think we might be taking this right now. They are. Oh, absolutely. Winston. Winston's been really good recently. They just swapped Orisa. They swapped. Yeah. They have a very interesting comp, the Genji Echo. I would think probably Echo I like, but I don't like the Genji. I would probably want to go with the hit scan just because they have an Echo.
Gotcha. So now,
Shigamo also already having ult. Beautiful. Shigamo already using ult. A couple of seconds, not even 2 minutes into the game. Yeah. When he kills someone with the axe, he gets their health. That's one of Queen's coolest things, I think, is when you kill someone with the E, you heal their entire health bar. So if you kill a hog, you're healing 800 HP. I respect it. Ooh, the Malga swap. I wasn't expecting it. Possibly. It just depends on how well he can keep on Queen. Because Malga, if he can keep on the tank, they just go pop.
Well, it looks like we kind of divided them there.
Yeah. I like the Malga swap. I don't mind it. I think their real problem is this guy holding onto the Genji. I think he's what's holding their team back here, realistically. Yeah. Yeah, they haven't really been sticking together. They've just kind of been like rushing the point, not waiting for each other.
That sure was what we wanted to see, I guess.
That is what we want to see.
Now, is that a product of the map itself? Do you think we'll continue to run this Jungle Queen, or is this something where we switch off on the map itself?
I think given what point we're on now, I think we can continue to run this. My biggest thing is just if the enemy, they swap Orisa. I like that. I like that from Ishigama. My biggest thing here is Ball is really good on this point specifically. Just, oh, absolutely. Ball can just roll around the side and knock people off either edge. And he has a lot of room to roll around inside the actual point itself. Yeah. Ball and Lucio especially really thrive on this point. Reaper's good too, because the point's inside. Ooh, they have Reinhardt. I do like the Rein because there's a lot of close corners here to play. Yep. I like that they're playing Lucio though. I do like that. Our comp is hard to play against. I would think maybe an Ana swap off the Moira. I would think swapping for Ana, and I'd take that over Moira probably 2-1. I would probably want. I like the Junkrat, the Genji. Yeah, the Genji I would want off. I would want him on maybe probably Reaper, honestly, because of how strong Reaper is right now. How much he just takes down the tank's health. Yeah, I think something 4-5-9 does a little bit of Reaper stuff. Right? Reaper used to be my main. Yeah, we don't. Anytime we see someone 4-5-9, we always see Sombra. That's just a given. His specialty. Let's just go spin. A lot of stuff can just do that to Ryan. Orisa spin, whole hog. Orisa spin can do that. Whole hog can do that. Yeah, even just regular break shield bash can drop Ryan. Doom punch can drop Ryan. Ryan charge can drop Ryan. They swap Sig. I like that. I think it might be a bit too late. I really think the Genji's just what's holding them back here. Because that was... this match was a mess for Ben Davis. Game 1 was just not their game.
Well, so what's kind of adjustments Ben Davis makes here going into the next round? Right now, it was interesting because you did see us run a totally different comp on that.
Yeah.
In that
We're definitely coming back for redemption from last time we had Ben Davis.
second round of the playoffs. This is the first round tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be pretty interesting. That gives everybody a month. And will that be long enough for patch 10 to come out, or will we still be running under patch 9? Do you know?
Ooh. I actually don't.
Hmm. That'll be interesting because right now we're kind of running at the beginning of patch 9, but I don't know how long patch 9 is going to run.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I would anticipate patch 10 isn't going to be as big of a meta changer as patch 9 was, though.
No, I don't think
It's
so.
probably not going to affect us that much.
Maybe some quality of life changes, but I don't think it's gonna be like a whole big thing like 9 was.
Yeah, boy, that really shook up the whole thing, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. I really want Hog to get more healing on his rebreather.
Do you think so?
Well, just a little bit more, because all he heals from it is 450, and he has 800 health now. So he more than likely, most times, can't even heal himself past halfway.
Right.
We did get the damage reduction increase, but it just, he can't heal himself fast enough to outdo a whole team attacking him. It's not enough for him to even like get closer to his supports most times. He just pops like a balloon. It sucks trying to play Hog because he's so fun, but he's just a big ult battery for stuff like Sojourn.
Now, what about the tanks that are meta right now? What are we looking at?
Ooh, I think for that right now, I think it's Sig, Queen, and I think we're coming up to a point where Winston might be meta again.
Okay. Now, it's my understanding about the only one of those three we play is Joker Queen, right? Do we play any Sig? Once in a
I
while,
think Estrigamo, I think his main three that he plays are Reinhardt,
Yeah.
Queen, and Zarya.
Okay.
And Zarya is really good right now too because her damage increases.
You know, I'm not a great player, but I do enjoy playing when I can, and I have enjoyed Zarya recently.
Oh yeah, her damage increases have made her just so much stronger.
Yeah.
You can melt a tracer at 0 and just like so quickly now.
Yeah, I've enjoyed that. Now, I have noticed that her ult seems to grow a lot slower. Is that across the board? Do all the ults grow slower in Season 9?
I think that change mostly comes from when they lowered the starting amount of ult charge. When they lowered it from 25 to 15, I think it was.
Gotcha. Okay, well, that would make sense.
A lot of ults feel like they're building slower now.
Yeah, it really does feel like it takes a long time. Now, granted, I'm no expert, but it did seem even in this match that we didn't see a ton of ults come out.
No, we saw that one from Estrigamo really quickly, but not a whole lot of ults.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to have to probably make sure that we, prioritize the right timing for some of those, I guess.
Ooh, looks like this second match. The second match is going to be really good. We got Son of Poseidon in there, and it's Circuit Royale. I think we're going to see some Widow.
Well, now that is true.
I think we might see some Widow, Sig, maybe Kiri, maybe Lifeweaver, I don't know. Maybe Brig, probably, because Son of Poseidon. Is Son of Poseidon on Widow, and Shivalon's been loving the Brig recently.
Shimon is oddly enough, as much as he likes to play Brig and he likes to play Bab and some of those, he actually has the best aim outside of Son of Poseidon on our team. So, but we never really used him as
So there's the Sig, there's the Widow, there's the Bat, here's the Honor. Cassie is the one I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting to see a Cassidy in here.
Well, let's see. Oh, shout out to Sandman. Has joined us today. Oh, it's his coach's mic is
I think it just means you're not very.
I need to talk louder, or maybe this thing. Well, thanks for the shout out to Derek.
Yeah, that's sweet. Wait. Why is that? That's an interesting one. Yeah. Let's watch a bit of one of our other players.
Yeah, good idea.
Let's watch some Son of Poseidon. Especially since it's Circuit Royale. I'm gonna leave you to. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that little. Yeah, we're having some. That's not good. Well, I'm going to leave you to solo commentate while I go and get help for the mic problem.
Right now, what I'm seeing out there is try to collect it. Yeah, she did. So now they have advanced a little bit, but not significant enough. We'll see. The shots are hard to work. Seem to be coming through. The teammate is really picking people up. Anna and so it's been a good but sometimes it's tough. You don't have any kind of support. Oh, was it me who wasn't talking the whole time?
Oh, that might be it.
Maybe we have.
Yeah.
Oh, we switched headsets. So
Yay.
actually, this entire time, it has been.
That's
me.
why they said you were quiet.
I was quiet because they were hearing me through your mic. All right. Well, fortunately, the technical difficulties have been fixed.
Yay.
And the positive of all this is that means you were hearing Dire Raven this whole time. Because I don't really have much to say. But
They were still hearing you. They were just a bit
it's
quiet.
real quiet from yours as well. I appreciate that. It's good support from Dire Raven there for me. I appreciate it. But in the end, that was a pretty good start, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of.
We didn't manage to push it even to point one, but that's common on Circuit Royale when you have good players.
Yeah.
Circuit Royale, the hardest checkpoint is first checkpoint. Once you get it there, you can get it to second pretty easily.
You know, what about that high ground on second? I always struggle with that. Like getting it around that corner. It seems like the high ground is pretty oppressive.
It is, but I think it is pretty oppressive, but that's why they have several ways to get up there. There's the little door under it, there's the far right, and then there's the stairs right next to it.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think if you have one of your players, at least one, that just rushes up there and keeps them off that point specifically,
Yeah.
getting around it, once you got that, you're pretty good.
Okay.
That's the hardest part of that.
Well, looks like we've got another Orisa combo, huh?
Ooh.
Oh, and now we're running some.
Orisa, Genji, Widow, Bep, and Lucio.
I see. And now, contain name is in there. Is that that is in place of someone?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
He loves to play Genji in defense. Not the greatest of Genji, but he loves it. Contain.
Well, it
I
may
think
be.
this is
You think
Tank
it's a
player.
good call against the against maybe the Widow up here? I think that's a positive. Oh wow, he took out their bat pretty quick, didn't he?
Son of a side just took out two
Oh,
people
that
very
ball is
quickly.
gonna be a problem. Oh, got through it. All right. Well, I tell you
They
that's
do not have to push it
pretty
forward.
good first engagement. Are we running echo on? Is that what we're seeing?
I think we're seeing them running an echo.
Okay. Looks like
Wrecking Ball, Echo, Widow.
gotcha. So, but we
They
have
a very interesting comp.
yeah. Well, we really are kind of running an interesting one too, aren't we?
This is the 2 out of 3.
I think we have to get 3 victories, 3 out of 5.
3 out of
so-
5. All
yeah,
right.
So we'll have to win at least. Another
Well,
one.
it looks like we're gonna win this one.
Wow.
Looks like we win this one. We
Well,
just gotta
that
win
I
the
didn't
last
have
game.
much to say there, Raven. It happened so fast, so
It's
we didn't
just-
get a chance to really say much. But putting us up 2-0, that's pretty great.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It means I get to go home early.
Well, we still got another one. We got to win this and can't. Yeah, we don't want to drop them.
No,
Looks
we
like
don't.
Son of Poseidon was his usual self today.
He said he was gonna hit shots today, and he is.
He is hitting shots.
Let me see this.
So let's see what we're going to decide to do here. Yeah.
Dad just told me he can't hear you, but he can hear him.
Oh, you know what? That might have been because we are on a 5-minute delay. So
yeah,
maybe he's
we're on like a very high delay.
right.
We
So
already
we'll have
fixed
to
that.
see it. We think we fixed it, but we won't find out in
Yeah,
for another
we
3 or minutes.
We got
yeah.
that fixed.
Hopefully we got it fixed.
Yeah, both mics are peaking now, so yeah, we got that
Yeah,
fixed. Both
I
mics
think
are
we're
working.
okay. Yeah, but yeah, it was wrong for a while. So fortunately, we have good tech guys here to come around and fix it for us. So
We got the
awesome.
smart people doing the smart things.
Yeah, yeah.
All I gotta do is sit here and have a decent voice.
So we've got about a month here for round 2. What can a team do, Dire Raven, in a month to are they just trying to fine tune the comps they already run, or can they actually discover and develop totally new comps before the second round?
I would say it's a bit of both. I think it's very important to, get good at what you are good at and fine tune that, and, get all the errors and glitches out.
Mhm.
Make sure, that's one of your strongest things you can rely on, but you don't want to just rely on one type of comp, because if the enemy team sees that comp and they see that's what you like to run, they will counter it, and then if you're relying on a single comp, then your whole plan's just going to fall apart.
I see. So let's just take this for example. Here we're playing on Coliseo. So let's just say that whatever comp we run now on Coliseo, do you think strategically it would be smart to just get really good at whatever comp we're running right now, or do you think that it's something where you would attempt to try to have something new to bring out in April?
I would say on Coliseo, I would want to have a really good rush or poke, but then if they're like running something that is just tearing us apart, I would like to have something that we're at least moderately good at to be able to fall back on.
Gotcha. So you're saying that basically you just stick with what you do, and if you're in trouble, you have something to run to.
Always have a backup plan.
Well, that sounds pretty wise. You heard it here, Dire Raven, who has kind of his finger on the pulse of what good coaching is here at AHS Esports. I'm a little bit. We are a little delayed. It looks like there's perhaps a bathroom break, maybe.
I think that might be what's happening. Or maybe
Gotcha. So
Ah.
I think that's what we're looking at here. Hard to say, but but I do see some people walking around, so maybe they have a little bathroom break. And I don't. No, it says. Yeah. Well, we just want to give a shout out to our fans out there. We do appreciate all your support and how you've backed us this year on the team. It's been a fun year, and we're hopefully looking for a few more matches, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah. So just an update as to the tournament. This is a single elimination tournament. So we will be, if we can win today, we will move on. But if we lose, then we will not play again this season. So we want to keep winning so we can keep playing.
Yeah.
And
I hope these guys are practicing with each other at home.
Well, and interestingly enough, the season was, we ended up finishing as the 4th ranked team. Now we lost 3. We lost 2 to Snyder. We lost 1 to Noblesville. But that was enough to knock us down to the 4th seed. So we're on the same side of the bracket as Snyder, which
really
is
good,
probably the overwhelming favorite for the state. And we would meet them in the semis if we could make it that far. Now, there's a few great teams we'd have to go through first. But on the other side of the bracket, you've got, as the top seeds, you've got Hamilton Southeastern and, do you remember what the other one is? Was it Jefferson? I think it might be Jefferson. Yeah, I think so. So all good teams this year. The state has a lot of talent. So all we can do is keep improving and trying to plug away and keep trying to win these. This extra month off is a fascinating thing for everybody because the top seeds are really going to be going at it. I'm sure trying to.
I'd be surprised if they didn't.
Yeah, trying to tweak things and get things ready for the final rounds of playoffs. Now, we can't get ahead of ourselves here, right, because we haven't finished. But let's just see what Sun Up Poseidon Tracer can do.
You got a...
I think it's a Tracer Somber combo.
Interesting comp. I will say, I wasn't expecting the win here from Yagama.
It is fascinating how many tanks he has in his repertoire, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Here, I think, me as a tank player on Coliseo, I think with the comp I see here,
Yeah.
I would probably run either Sig or Queen. Now, if, say, instead of a Lucio, that was a Life Weaver, I might want to run Roadhog, because Roadhog works really well with Life Weaver if they can communicate well.
Gotcha. Now, what do you think of this? It seems like we're kind of holding these stairs a little bit, kind of keeping them active with just the 2 DPS and a little Lucio. Isn't that interesting? Now, did you know that who is up to playing Lucio?
That is Chevron.
So, Chivlon came up as a Lucio player years ago, and he hasn't played it for probably 2 or 3 years. So, pretty fascinating to see him here on this today.
Yeah.
Could that be a wrinkle? Could we be seeing a Chivlon Lucio move?
Some old Chevron.
Yeah, the old school Chivlon, yeah.
Back to his roots.
Yeah.
Let's see some of that actually.
Yeah, he does typically play BAP and Brig, yeah, a lot of BAP and Brig. It's interesting to see him on the Lucio.
That is interesting. I've never seen him on Lucio. In all the time I've played with him, I don't think I've really seen him on Lucio, maybe like once. But yeah, he's more of a BAP and Brig person in my experience.
Now, tell me how this works on Lucio. Do you see how he keeps swapping back and forth and back and forth?
Yeah.
Is that an effective way to run that? Is that the way it should be run?
For the most part, yeah. Because when you initially swap, especially with healing, healing has an initial burst that's higher than 80 something healing it gets after that. It's like Ana mana.
Okay.
When they initially get mana, it's a very high burst of healing and with a small heal afterwards. Or like Life Leader Tree. There's a very big burst at the start and then slow burst.
Gotcha. So then that makes a lot of sense when. So he's running primarily speed, but then when he sees somebody hurt, he kind of flicks it back and forth so that he can get that healing. Okay.
And in most cases, it's better to run speed if you want to heal someone more than heal, because if you run just heal,
Yeah.
even if you amp it, you're not going to be able to out-heal the damage that the enemy can give.
Gotcha.
If you speed them away, they can move away from LOS at the enemy faster, so then you can just heal them.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, it sure looks like the robot is headed in the right direction at this point. Isn't it?
I think, I don't want to jinx this here, but our odds of winning look pretty good. Because
Well,
if they want to win this, they have to win every team fight.
Now, it is interesting because, and we maybe have just not been paying close enough attention, but I cannot think of very many ults we have run today. I can think of Junker Queen ult. Is that it?
I've seen someone 4509 hack a couple of times. Oh, speaking of ults.
Okay, there we go.
Lucio beat. Yeah, I haven't seen very many ults.
I guess maybe we're just holding on to them too long or something.
Maybe that, or maybe we don't need them. Where
Was
are
that
they?
the first time Lucio died?
That was his
Okay.
first death.
All right. So he died on the very last play right before. How about that? Well, I'll tell you, that was a fun little match, and we were successful, so that's what we wanted to see. And, hey, a shout-out to everyone that was watching the match today. Please join us again on April 9th when we are going to take on, well, in our second match, we don't know our opponent yet, but it's going to be great times, so stick with us. Oh, also a good point. I forgot to mention, of course, that we have another team that is another solid, strong team in the state. Our Smash Brothers team is playing, and they are playing tomorrow. Did they not postpone that? They're going to run it tomorrow? Okay. So they are going to run that match tomorrow. Tomorrow our entire school is not at school except for the juniors who are going to be testing SAT. But as it turned out, we figured out a way to get them to play. So we're going to do that, and we'll hopefully be successful with that. So please tune in tomorrow. Watch our Smash Brothers team in the first round of the Smash Brothers playoffs. And this year, I believe that is all we have entered in the tournament, correct? We don't have a... Yeah. So that's all we have this year that is playing in the tournament. All right, everyone. Well, we're going to sign off, but thanks for a great time, and we'll see you soon.